Hello, my name is Charlie Peake and I'm the volunteer officer here at Gloucester Cathedral, looking after our 400 plus volunteers and recruiting lots of new ones too. And we're going to bring you a series of 5-minute guides to the cathedral over the next few months. And I thought I would do one on the pillars of the south aisle. And in particular, to be more precise, this pillar, the 5th pillar down from the west end, here in the south aisle of the nave. This large area behind me is called the nave, and this is one of the pillars that holds up the roof. I love this pillar for quite a few reasons, one of which is it's very old, probably about 900 years old. This part of the building was built between 1100 and 1130, so it's got quite a lot of age to it. It's also very big, and someone like me, who's quite big myself, loves to be able to stand under a pillar like this and it be towering above me. It's over 9 meters high. It's about 6.5 meters around its circumference as well. So built all that time ago, 900 years, and at such a huge scale. Made out of solid blocks of stone, carved by our medieval masons here, and had this curving shape put on it as well. Inside it's hollow with gravel and rubble put inside it. Another reason I love it is because of the markings on it. It has mason's marks. There's one here, and there are a few more over on the side. And they're like little tags. Each mason had his own specific mason's mark. It was his signature, and it meant that he got paid for the work he did because his mark was recognized, and it also kept the standard of work and the quality of work up as well. So the master mason would always know who had carved and cut each stone. So they're on the face, on the outside here, but it might have been on any of the sides of the stone, just to make sure they got paid for their work. And you can start to recognize them as you walk around the cathedral. If you spend any amount of time here, like I do, you start to get familiar with particular mason's marks, and then your mind starts to wonder who they were, what they were doing in their lives, and the huge contribution they made. More than that, though, I really love these very simple lines all over the pillars. These are the marks of a stone axe, and every stone would have been finished off, cut to the rough shape, and then to get the perfect curve on it would have been finished with a stone axe. Little lines here all the way along with the chink, chink, chink of a stone axe 900 years ago. I love just to make the connection with those people through that bit of work they were doing. And none of that was meant to be seen because these pillars would have had a thin coat of plaster on them. They might have been painted in bright colours as well, natural tones, and we have little bits of the colour left in the cathedral in different areas. Our guides can point that out, but these would have been completely coloured. Another feature I really love of these pillars, in the winter, when the sun is low in the sky, it comes through the stained glass windows on the south aisle and hits these pillars with brightly coloured light. The windows are Victorian, so the glass in them is very brightly coloured, and when the sun is at the right angle, you get a mirror image of the coloured glass on these pillars, sometimes on the ground too, like puddles of light, coloured light. Children like playing with those as well. But sometimes as soon as it's there, it can be gone again. You can rush off to get your camera or your phone, and by the time you get back, the cloud has come over the sun and that light has gone. So it's such a transient, wonderful thing. I really love it. We sometimes get school groups to come in, and little children line up around the pillar to see how many children it takes to go all the way around. Quite a lot of them. When you think it's 6.5 meters, that's probably about 10 or 12 children around the pillar. So I hope you found that interesting. My favourite pillar in the cathedral. Next time you're in here, come and find it, or ask a guide to point it out to you as well. Thank you very much.